Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Shenanigans Podcast. I'm Matt.
And I'm Simon.
How are we doing today, Simon?
I'm tired today. I have been exercising and absolutely losing my nut because I lost a load of work for my dissertation, so I've been trying to gain it back. I've been having power cycling issues with my computer, and it died in the middle of when I was typing, so I lost a load of work, which was not fun.
I get that. Have you heard of a feature called autosave?
Yes, but as you also know, the internet in my at my place is not the most reliable, and at the same time, it decided to disconnect from all of the Wi-Fi, and just completely not saved anything. So, I mean, the majority of the document auto-saved, was recoverable, but there was still like a good chunk of a couple hundred words which I lost, which was rather annoying.
Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds rather annoying. Totally understand that.
Yeah.
But we have it's not the end of the week. I just like to say to everybody, this podcast is pre-recorded. Me and Simon got busy weekends coming up, so we're not able to do it this weekend. So
Yeah.
we decided to do it today on Thursday, which is actually a pretty special day because right now, as we speak, the Xbox Series X Games Showcase is going on.
Oh, I did not actually know that. I've not been paying attention to things.
Oh, really? As I just refreshed Instagram, I saw the Fable thing.
Oh, are they teasing or releasing or doing something?
Yeah, I just sent it to you on Instagram. It looks like they're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Fable is being made by Forza Horizon developer Playground Games. So they teased Halo Infinite already, which was fucking amazing. I think they're teasing for the new Forza game, Fable, and I can get a list. Xbox.
I mean, yeah, I would have another go at Fable, I think.
I would too, especially new engine shit, man.
New engine, yeah, but it's. I mean, I think the whole reason, as I said, why I haven't been paying much attention to it is because I don't care about consoles anymore.
No, if it's Xbox, I 100% bet you it's gonna come to PC.
Yeah, most likely.
Because they're doing that with Halo Infinite. So Halo Infinite, Fable, State of Decay 3, which I never played State of Decay. Forza Motorsport, Everwild, don't know what that is. Tell Me Why. Ori and the Will of Wisps. Which I know Ori was a big game. I never played it.
Me neither. I had it on. I think I've got it on my Steam wishlist though.
Ooh, the Outer Worlds. Peril on Gorgon. An expansion to Outer Worlds, which I started playing. That game's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Grounded. Destiny 2 Beyond Light, Psychonauts 2, Stalker 2.
Ooh, Stalker 2, hell yeah.
That's something we're interested in.
Yeah, I'd definitely. Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know they were making a new one.
It's one of those ones that's been rumored for years, but it kept getting delayed, I think, or changing developer, and that's probably why. But I've heard that it's one of those things that I think is happening a lot this year. Is that they're taking games which have obviously been really successful in the past and either revamping or continuing in the series. Because another one which has just shown up, and I know that this one's been doing rather well anyway because Mafia 3 came out, but it's the Mafia series, and it's a remaster of the original game from 2002 called Mafia: The Definitive Edition. There's like 15 minutes of gameplay on it, and it's in 4K, and it looks incredible. Like, I loved the original game, and I think I'm going to get it because it was so much fun.
I 100% agree with you, and I love how they're kind of taking these games and just rejuvenating them is a kind of a good word.
Yeah.
They're not really remaking them, remastering, I guess, is another word. Because they did it with Metro, which made Metro look fucking amazing.
I mean, Metro is incredible anyway, but yes, I see your point.
They're doing it with Mafia, which I saw the Mafia stuff. I know what you're talking about. The Mafia stuff looks fucking amazing. They did it with Halo, made Halo look great.
Yeah.
So I do enjoy it, in especially with that aspect, because a lot of the Xbox games, which I was reading something, I don't know, never mind, it's off tangent. Microsoft is in a very unique position because they can dominate the console world, and like I probably like a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks, I started doing the Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Right.
And I fucking love it. Outer Worlds is on there, Fallout 76. There's a lot of fucking games on there.
Okay.
And they're just going to keep adding games so that way. And I think they're going to do a lot more. I think they're going to stray away from, me and Josh were talking about this, I think they're going to stray away from Xbox exclusives because they know there's a big PC market.
Yeah.
Where versus Sony doesn't really have that platform, that versatile, not it. Xbox,
No, but versatility is the right word, I think.
Yeah, you're the linguist. I'm not. Microsoft just has that port over. They're already on computer as well as of the consoles. So I know a lot of the games that are getting released. Like I know Xbox or Halo Infinite it's already said that it's coming out on PC, and I would not be surprised if a lot of those games were coming out as on PC as well.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense because if you don't like you're losing out on I think I've mentioned this before. If I get the idea of exclusive games, but if you choose to release it to other platforms, and even going a step further, introducing cross-platform play, then you open yourself up for a whole new level of marketing, and they can gain so much more from it.
I totally agree with you, and I think the first game we saw that with was the new Call of Duty, right?
With cross-platform play, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and they did have some hiccups here and there. I know gamers were complaining complaining, especially in Warzone.
They were complaining about
players for hacking.
Yeah.
But it seemed like Activision took action and they did a pretty good job to button it up.
They did, yeah, and it's rather than just banning them. Which obviously is a fair step that you can take. They're well within their right to do that because they broke effectively the game's rules. But what they did by placing cheaters in servers with other cheaters is genius. I just think that's really funny. Yeah.
They did it really good. And I think we'll definitely see more of that stuff. Because you're right, it creates just a better market. I know years, dude. I know years back, looking at it now, exclusives games are kind of fucking crazy. Because if you think about it, you're just losing out on a whole fucking market. I get you have deals with certain, like if you have a deal with Sony, you have a deal with Sony, but games are gonna. Like Last of Us, exclusive.
Yeah.
Still made a shit ton of money. They would have made even more money if it was on Xbox, on PC.
Yeah, because I would have bought it.
That's why I think Cyberpunk's gonna blow Last of Us out of the fucking water.
Oh god, yeah.
100%. Because it's on everything.
Yeah. And I just think it's going to be really good. But going back to what you were saying actually about Call of Duty, is that there appears to be a sort of a leak or articles hinting at a new Call of Duty game So it was posted under the name of the Red Door in the Microsoft Store from Activision. But people are believing that it's an alpha build for the next Call of Duty game, and people are calling it Call of Duty Cold War, which I kind of get it, but Black Ops is already set in the Cold War, so
yeah,
like I don't know. People just need to be a bit more inventive, I think. But I was looking at like some of the game's campaign, like the leaks in terms of the mission, the names, sorry, for the game's campaign, and it spans like Russia, Germany. It'll probably be East Germany if it's Cold War, Vietnam, Nicaragua, and Russia again.
So it's I saw this stuff too, and I found it really interesting because I like how we're taking it back.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, easily one of my favorite, the new one.
Yeah.
Easily one of my favorite Call of Duties because we brought it back to the storyline where we were. There was nothing fucking crazy. It was real world scenarios.
Yeah.
Not real world, but it was realistic world scenarios that could fucking happen. It wasn't advanced warfare shit.
Yeah, I think there have certainly been a couple of them, like I think it was Black Ops 3 and you're right, Advanced Warfare or something, and Infinite Warfare, which just go off into the realms of fantasy. But, I mean, Black Ops 2 wasn't too bad, and I think Ghosts was alright. I quite liked that one. But
Ghost didn't stray too far.
Exactly, yeah. It's still relatively believable.
Exactly, and I loved what the new Call of Duty did. Like if you were in game, I remember, especially this distinctive one. I don't know. I didn't do it. I YouTubed it to see what you could fail in the one mission.
I think I remember. Yeah, the shoot house one.
Yeah, if you kill the baby, you'll get kicked to the menu, and it's like, what is your deal?
Funnily enough, that mission is set in Camden, and I was living in Camden at the time when I played it. And it was so weird because, like, at one of the points in the mission, I think it's right at the start, you can hear a train going past, and it's obviously the tube going through, the overground going through Camden. And at the exact same time, the train went through outside my window. It was just really eerie, weird. But it was quite cool.
Well, it was probably like, especially that game just being like Piccadilly Circus. It's probably pretty eerie.
Yeah, it bits of it. I mean, it's not wholly accurate because you can only fit so much, but yeah, the gist of it is pretty much the same.
It's kind of like GTA. It's Liberty City. It's not. Like New York for me. I think that's the closest. Or I guess Fallout 4 Boston, but that's like wasn't that nostalgic because it was cartoony.
But that's why I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh, it's set in London, right?
Because that's set in futuristic London.
The first one was set in Chicago.
Yes, I think so. Second one, I think, was set
San Francisco.
In San Francisco, yeah, and now this one's in London.
Legion is okay, yeah. I like when they, and I'd be very excited to see where GTA 6 would take us whenever that gets fucking released, because that's just a new, like Liberty City's, New York. GTA 5 is LA. Vice City was Miami. So we.
I think they'll do what they normally do and just cycle through them. So it'll be one of the ones that they know, unless they're taking this time to create a whole new map. But then they would have to create so much lore and background for it. So I think that they would probably end up going with one of the ones that they know.
It's gonna be the whole United States. I remember there was a racing game that did that.
God. Oh, that was that The Crew?
Yeah. You could drive across the U.S.
Yeah. It's weird.
I forgot how long it took. I remember Funhouse did it. I think it took them like 8 hours to drive across the U.S.
Oh my god. But actually, that's one thing to call up because, as you know, in Star Citizen. And apologies for bringing this back to Star Citizen again. The Sol system is in the game. Our solar system.
Yes.
And so naturally, Sol 3 Earth is going to be in the game. And I'm just wondering how they're going to do it, because obviously they can't make a realistic life-size, imitation of the planet. I think they do them on like 1/10 scale or something like that, because obviously it would take you ages to fly around anything otherwise. But I think I remember saying that they had that they had like different landing zones.
Yeah.
So landing zones.
I'm 100% going to the Sol system. 100%.
Yeah, okay. So you got the landing zones in New York, Moscow, Shanghai. They said that there was possibly a fourth landing zone, either London or Berlin, which would be cool. And then it would obviously have Luna as well, the moon.
That's pretty cool. And that's just gonna be, dude. That's just gonna be one of those things where it's just gonna be so nostalgic.
Yeah, I think Sol's probably going to be one of the last ones they do, because they want to get it right and they want it to be good. So, because obviously with all these other planets and stuff like that, it doesn't matter what they look like, because these guys come up with the lore.
Exactly, it's up to your imagination, but
when it comes to the Sol system, it has to be right.
Exactly, if one detail's wrong about fucking Earth, it's like,
yeah,
dude, we literally live on Earth. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. Even though it's in the game, it's like 800 years in the future.
maybe they
900 years.
There won't be an Earth.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, back to the point.
So with this showcase, a reporter. Sorry, going back to the showcase thing. A reporter asked the CFO of Microsoft about a release date, and she hinted towards November, which I don't know about PS5. I haven't heard anything about PS5 yet, but it makes sense because Halo Infinite's set for holiday 2020. So it makes sense to get these consoles out, and I'm sure there's going to be console bundles for all these new games coming out. So that makes sense.
They normally do this stuff around Christmas anyway.
Yeah, so that seems to be in check. I would definitely believe what's going on here. But it's crazy that it's already July, man, and we're almost holiday 2020 to see Cyberpunk, see the new Halo, see the new Xbox. It is fucking insane.
It's nuts. Yeah, it has gone rather quickly, considering.
It really has. What else has been going on? Games?
Well, Epic Games is having their summer sale at the moment.
Which is good. Always good for summer sales.
It is actually, yeah.
There's a couple of free games.
There's a couple of free games, but a load of their games, some of them, I can't remember, some of them are getting like 50% off.
All the games. Halo Infinite's in the Steam store now. Cool.
50% off Borderlands 3, 50% off Control, 75% off Sid Meier's Civ 6. I know a lot of people got these games for free anyway during their like promo. Red Dead 2 is 20% off. That's down to £43. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, I mean there's some good choices.
Definitely some good choices.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh, hang on, what's that one? I want to look. Oh, The Last Campfire. I thought it was a survival game.
The games that I was just talking about, from the Xbox Live Showcase or Xbox Games Showcase, some of them are on Steam right now. So Grounded, I don't really know what that was. It looks like you get shrunk down and you're a kid, maybe.
Okay.
It's available July 28th. Oh, that one's coming out pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's... oh, God, I hit the wrong thing.
Tell Me Why is on there. Which, Tell Me Why, after 10 years apart, twins Tyler and Allison reunite to sell their childhood home. Oh, what's this? Walking Simulator is one of the tags.
God, only humanity as a species could come up with a game like Walking Simulator.
Hey, leave it alone. What's going on here?
For Honor
I apologize.
is on there as well. That's on the sale.
Ori and the Will of Wisps is already been released. It was released March 10th. I don't know why it was on the Xbox Live Game Showcase then.
Who knows?
Grounded one looks interesting. Very cartoony. Or oh, dude, there's fucking You're the size of an ant, and there's ants that are bigger than you. That's kind of scary.
That looks terrifying.
I'm all set, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Maybe you can have an ant as a pet. Yeah, I'm all set. I don't really seeing bugs that are bigger than me.
Yeah, I have enough trouble with bugs that are normal bug size now.
Exactly. Imagine if we were their size, they'd fuck us up.
Yep. That would be terrifying.
For stomping on my brother.
I will have my revenge.
With their fucking antennas.
But anyway, sorry, getting slightly off topic there again.
No. Our horrors are irrational fears. Actually, I'd say it's pretty rational.
Oh yeah, it's just like my irrational fear. Well, no, again, it's not irrational fear. My phobia of clowns.
Hey, clowns are fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, they are. They're terrifying.
Especially like just drunk, horrible clowns. I don't like mimes either.
Yeah, mimes are weird. But anyway, one thing is that For Honor is free to play this weekend, but it's also it's on offer. It's down to £4.99, 60% off. That ends tomorrow at 6 p.m. That's British Standard Time, British Summer Time. Sorry.
Where is that at?
That's on Steam.
Okay.
So that's one where you play as Ancient Civilizations, except you're just a beast. You just go around mashing people up.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of like. I'm trying to think what another game that's like that. Mordhau.
But it's like Mordhau on crack. Mordhau is so much fun though.
I have a game like that. I'm trying to think what it
Chivalry?
is. Yeah, and I want to see if it's Chivalry. It might be Chivalry.
Because I've got Chivalry. I had Chivalry.
Chivalry, I think Chivalry was like Warfare. The first one.
Yeah.
Like cutting off people's arms and shit, and then it went to Mordhau and the other one.
Yeah, dude,
but no, they're fun
awesome.
games. They are intense games. I really do enjoy them. One game I want to talk to you about. I started playing because I told you. So I got the Xbox Game Pass because it was $1 for the first month, and then I think it's like $4.99.
Okay.
Which I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking good deal.
Yeah.
And already, so some of these games that showcase, like that pre-installed Tell Me Why, it's already on there now. Alien Isolation's on here. Happy Few.
Oh, that one's good.
There's some pretty. I fucking hate mimes. I never played it. It looks kind of weird, creepy to me.
It is, yeah. It's almost like BioShock in terms of its sort of lore. Sort of.
Everybody's taking happy pills.
Yeah, and it's emotions aren't. Well, no, emotions are a thing, but you're not allowed to like deviate.
Yeah,
it's weird.
So, I started playing The Outer Worlds.
Oh yeah, that's an RPG, isn't it?
Yeah. My friend said it was from same makers. I don't want to quote that wrong. He said it was from the same makers who made Fallout New Vegas.
Okay.
Right now, it's Obsidian.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas.
Yes.
So it's I like it, man. It's pretty interesting. So in the world, everything in the world's run by corporations, different corporations. Kind of weird. And everybody's kind of indoctrinated to say these like company slogans and shit.
Right.
Like there's this one called Spacer's Choice. It's like every time you talk to someone, they have like a tagline, and they're like, "Spacer's Choice isn't the best choice, but it's Spacer's Choice," or something like that. And it's like,
God.
okay, you're weird. Like these guys need to. It's weird, but it's a fun game. Because I never got Fallout 4 for the PC, which I should, because I want to play it again.
I did. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Okay, because I love Fallout.
I've got all of them.
I have Fallout New Vegas. I know there's a Fallout VR. I don't know how that would be though.
Fallout 4 VR?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, Up Is Not Jump did a really good video on it, so if you haven't seen that, I'd highly recommend that you do, because any of his stuff, it's just really funny. But like when it first came out, it was just horrendously broken, and apparently it's still broken. It's not great.
And I haven't played VR in a while, which I need to finish Half-Life Alyx. Fuck, I've been slacking on that. I know Skyrim has VR too, but I just some of those motion games just get me. I'm like, I'm not.
You get like motion sickness.
Yeah, I don't in Half-Life Alyx because it's a teleportation.
Yeah, but when it's it's because you're moving in the game, but your physical body isn't. So that's what causes it.
Exactly. So I've heard some people say you should get like a fan and put it in front of you. To like kind of make your brain think you're moving, I guess, because of the
possibly
wind.
Yeah, maybe.
I've heard there's bracelets you can get for motion sickness.
There are,
but it's weird because I don't get motion sickness on like rides and shit like that. It's just such an enclosed. Maybe because it's just such a. It's such a different realm. You're wearing something over your eyes, so you're.
Dude, it's your brain. It's the most complicated thing known to humankind. Yeah. Like, if we don't know, we don't know.
Exactly. So I've thought about getting the bracelet just so I can get more into into games like that. Yeah. I know there was this one game called Gorn.
Gorn looks, yeah. I saw Up Is Not Jump's done that one as well.
I have Gorn. That one was a little bit better because you can turn moving off and you do teleportation.
Yeah.
There's a game called Trover Saves the Universe. I played that. That one's a little bit different because when you're playing the game, you're sitting down. So it's not. I don't know, and you're not actually moving. You have your controller. I play with the Xbox controller. And you're like what they call a chairorpian. So you're literally this dude in the chair with a VR headset on, and you're controlling this like purple dude.
God.
So you're just in VR, like in a world. So that one's a little bit different though.
Yeah.
But some VR games get me, and I'm like, whoa, fucking, this is making me sick.
Yeah.
But you are right. It's a very complicated matter, the brain. And I definitely want to try one of those bracelets out just to see. But it's so interesting with that, like I said, nowhere else I don't get seasick. Nowhere do I get motion sickness. Love planes, helicopters. But it's just like the simplest VR thing just gets me, and I'm like, oh, fucking A.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Do this. Photos on Steam. Sorry, I'm just reading my thing.
Yeah.
So, one thing I'm very excited about, because I got the Xbox Game Pass, going back to this, is Microsoft Flight Simulator's on there, the new one. So I'm going to fucking play it whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
How many system requirements for this shit. I'm pretty sure it's like 140 gigs or some bullshit.
Yeah, I remember we spoke about this
Yeah.
a while ago. Yeah.
It does look beautiful. I do need to get sticks though, which I was gonna talk to. Do you have sticks, right?
I had sticks. I had to when
you
I
sold yours.
No, I couldn't even sell them, dude. I had to get rid of them. Like because obviously I had to move out of my my flat pretty quickly. And that was when everything was still like fairly concretely locked down in London. And I just didn't have the space to bring them back. So plus like I hadn't been using them for ages because they didn't fit on my desk in my old place. So I mean, but I had the Thrustmaster Teeth 16000 M's, which were really good. And you know they work great for Star Citizen as well as obviously
literally the ones I just sent you. It's like orange and
yeah. They're really good. Yeah.
And because I like how it's separate. There's one in the T Flight HOTAS is like together. I
used to have one of those a couple of years ago, and it was okay because whilst they are together, you can separate them. But HOTAS, HOTAS is only really good for things like Flight Simulator. If you're going to use sticks and stuff for something like Star Citizen, you want dual sticks because you've got an extra degree of movement. Like you can move on another axis.
Well, it's not really dual. The one I'm looking at is not really dual sticks, is it? Oh, this is HOTAS. Yeah. But it's not really dual sticks. It's just one's thrust and the other one's.
Well, let's have a look. Hang on, I'm gonna look at the thing now. So, the 2960778 thing that you just sent me.
Yeah, you had two Thrustmaster.
I had two dual sticks because HOTAS stands for hands on throttle and stick. Yeah. So I had basically two of the stick, exact same.
Which effectively, I'm not getting this because I like playing with keyboard and mouse in Star Citizen. Effectively, I'm far too.
Yeah, you're gonna get it for the Flight Simulator.
Flight Simulator, which I saw, I thought it was pretty cool. Hey, let me find it. Yeah, but I like flying. I can't play Flight Simulator with keyboard and mouse. It's a little weird for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's this actually pretty cool thing. They did like a tribute Airbus Thrustmaster did.
Mm.
And you could buy. You get.
Oh my god.
Get the stick, but then you also get the throttle from it too.
Like that's like a proper throttle.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That is pretty cool.
It has like engine starts. So here's what the throttle looks like if you.
I'm looking. Yeah, I can see it on the link
here.
That
was a better model, so.
That's cool though. Yeah, I would certainly make use of that.
I've seen some people's Flight Simulator setups. They got the GPSs, they got everything.
Yeah, they do.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to be a pilot. I'd 100% love it.
I'd give it a go.
But I just love those Flight Simulator games because, dude, it's just getting so intense. Especially the new one. It sounds like it's gonna be really fucking intense, graphics wise, and just how much, like, level of detail. Like, the last one I played was Microsoft Flight Simulator X, which was pretty. It was pretty decent. It was pretty realistic. From up high, you couldn't tell that most of the city was like flat or like the buildings were just kind of there.
Mm.
And a lot of the major landmarks were there. Microsoft Flight Simulator. The land wasn't flat, but it was just like procedurally generated. But I guess everything's going to be procedurally generated. But like in the new Flight Simulator, it looks pretty fucking crazy.
Hmm.
The one on the Microsoft Store, it looks like you're like I'm no shit flying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks
Yeah.
very, very realistic, which I like because that's what the next gen, like the water, everything looks like it's supposed to be.
Hmm.
And that's kind of where I like Star Citizen for that aspect because it's fucking amazing. It looks beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I would have a look at it, but I don't know about flight simulators anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of like Train Simulator.
Yeah.
They do good for one purpose.
Exactly.
Flying. Going on, but it is what it is, man. I do this as far as simulator games go. I think flight is really all I could ever get into. Like farming, I was like, fuck, this is too much work.
Oh yeah, I could never. Yeah, out of all of them, flight is definitely. If I had to choose one, it would be flight. Like I wouldn't go with any of the other ones.
Yeah, train simulator, a little weird.
Hmm.
But yeah, I totally agree with you. It's definitely flight for me as well. Except for Arma. Arma's a military simulator. That's different.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Arma, dude, I like Arma. I haven't played the Contact DLC, but I heard it was pretty good.
I have. It was alright.
Was it?
Yeah, it was okay.
A little spacey space.
Well, less spacey space, more just aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah, not like Alien Isolation or anything, just aliens.
Aliens, like extraterrestrials, ET. Dude, I can't play Alien Isolation. Fuck that.
Oh, me neither. I've got it in my library, but I'm terrified to play it.
Fuck. Aliens, fuck. Androids.
Yeah.
Everything. I have been playing this game called on Microsoft Store called Totally Accurate Battle Simulator.
Oh, tabs, yeah.
It's actually pretty funny.
That's the one. Isn't that the one where you can literally select? You can put anything against each other. Like there's so many things.
No, that's Ultimate Battle Simulator.
Okay. Because I saw one which was 100 T-Rexes versus like 10,000 chickens.
Yeah. I want to get Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. The one I have is just kind of like doofy characters against one another.
How is that $15? That's ridiculous.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh my god.
Both of them are $15. Are they made by the same?
Probably.
Landfall. Who makes this one? No, there aren't.
Oh.
Brilliant Game Studio makes Black Masses. First open world. Black Masses? Have you ever heard of this? Came out this year.
Black Masses is an open world first person fantasy co-op RPG. Oh, this one I might have seen.
That looks like Warband. A little bit.
Dude, that looks fun.
I do like how it says co-op RPG. That's because I would love to play Skyrim with you. If we
Dude, there's a demo. You can play a demo of Black Masses. Yeah, I'm downloading that.
I would totally fucking just go around the Skyrim universe with you. That'd be fucking great.
That would be cool. Well, I'm sure they'll. Well, I mean, we've played Elder Scrolls Online, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm sure they'll come up with that. Bethesda will come to their senses and do something like that eventually, I suppose. But yeah.
No, sorry, I was fucking reading something. Yeah, no. So that's another one where I don't know if we're ever gonna fucking see it. Elder Scrolls 6.
What, year 6, yeah. Not I'm gonna hazard a guess not until at least like 2022. So at least another 2 years, if not more. That's like my minimum.
I hope in that time Sky Oblivion comes out.
Yeah, maybe. But as you know, like it's one of those ones where a lot of game developers have just put everything on hold because of the current situation. So it's just everything's just gonna be pushed back.
Yeah.
Like months, if not years.
No, definitely. But I hope, because Sky Oblivion was one I was looking, and then there was another one. Sky Wind, I think. Yeah, Sky Oblivion, because Sky Wind brings Morrowind to Oblivion graphics.
Right.
Sky Oblivion brings Oblivion to Skyrim graphics.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's how they're doing it.
Yeah.
Which, fucking, I'd love to play Morrowind with better graphics.
Oh, definitely.
Same thing with Oblivion. I'd play Oblivion with better graphics. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, I'm downloading that. Downloading that demo. But I think that's about it for today. We shall catch y'all next week.
Indeed.
Have a good week, everyone.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.